So in last session we learned that how we can trigger the flow. Now in this session we are going to implement some basic live example, means live activity. Means whenever employee will raise the leave request, then he set the leave start date and leave end date, and his request goes for approval to his manager. So his manager will approve the request and send the email approve or reject, an email notification sent to the requester as well as the manager also. Okay, so how we can implement this activity, let's see. So I have added one more column here. Here employee ID, then name, city, DOB. Okay, and this is a leave start and leave end date. Okay, discard about these remaining things. So, and this add column, I'll add one more column here, and I'll make it as, say, approver comment. Okay, so we'll make it a multi-line plain text. Okay, and we save this option. So save this. Okay, so I have added the column, say approve comment. Now my intention is to, once the request is raised, then the request goes to the approver, who is the manager of the employee. So current login person is this person, is the Caesar Vision is the username. Okay, so who is the his manager? Let's go and check in the ad Office 365 admin center. I'll go here and I'll show you. I have set one manager here. So Caesar Vision manager, I'll show you who is the manager for Caesar Vision. So here, so if we go here, you can see Raju Patil is the manager for this. Okay, I have created the Raju account, and he is his account is open here, Raju Patil. Okay, his email ID open. Now moving to the our flow. Now I'll also go here, my flows, and I will say create flow here, and automated cloud flow as we discussed earlier. And I say here, consider my flow name is, say, leave approval flow. Okay, so we can save approval flow or power automate. So here, when an atom is created, I'll take the trigger action when an atom is created. Now after that, I'll say create. After creating this action, we need to select our list. So I'll go here, I rename the list name so that it will look good. So employee leave, I give the list name as employee leave, as is our previous old list. So but internal name remain as it is, as you know the difference between internal name and display name. So leave. Okay, so I'll say save. So I rename my list name as employee leave, and its internal name remain as it is, employee, as you can see here. So now I'll copy my list name here, sorry, site name, and so here I need to say enter the custom value. Once I click, now here nothing is there in drop down, so I'll click here, and then you can see your employee leave list is there. Okay, now next action, once leave will raise, then request needs to goes for next level of approval. Okay, approval. So first thing what we do, we'll send two email notification. So one email notification goes to the requester, the person who raised the request. Okay, and another email notification will go for approval. Okay, who approve the request. Okay, so here at this point, request is a raise. Okay, this person raised the request. Okay, and he sent the request, he will himself will get the request email, then approval also get one email based on approval. So approval either reject or approve. Okay, reject or approve. So if you reject, again we send the email to the requester, he request approved, or if approved, again we'll send the email notification to requester. So this, like this way we implement the flow. Let's see how we can implement. So here, first thing what do I need to do, I'll send the plain email notification to the, we know that how we can send the email, our email, send email. Okay, so I select the email action here, and two. So here is our trigger action, and from that trigger action we need to extract the who is the person who raised the request. So you know that the person who raised the request is the created by person. the person who raised the request, which is the created by person. So I'll say edit current view, and I will add the created by person name, modified by and created by column in my view for better understanding. So modified by is here, created by is here, and I'll say okay. So you understand that who is the person who created the, so our created by Caesar Vision is the person name who created this request. Again I will go here, and you know that who is the manager of this. Now here uh, I need to send the just a acknowledgement notification that your request has been submitted, like this. Okay, so I just click here. Now again I click here, add dynamic content, click on here. So here you can see created by email and modified by email, and also it automatically fetch these two options from this. When atom is created from this trigger action, it will automatically take. See, if I click here, it will display me the many options from this same trigger action when atom is created. You can see when atom, but based on where you are using that value, that related specific values, it will fetch and display. So I will say created by email. So subject line leave submitted for manager approval. Okay, now leave submitted for manager approval. So next thing what you need to do, so hi, now I want the name of the person who raised the leave. Okay, so you know that this is a view item, and I want that person created by person. See, created by job title, created by display name. You can see here is a Caesar Vision. Okay, is the name of the person. So I click here, enter, and I'll say hi Caesar. Name will display here, created by person. Your leave request submitted to manager approval. Okay, so leave details, you can add the leave details also. Leave details, so you can add the leave details. Consider here leave start date. You can take more input from user also, justification and all while you want and all. So here leave start date, where is that field? So you just go here and you can search here leave start date. Always keep habit to check that from where this field is coming. Okay, so when atom is created means it's correct. Leave start date. Again next, leave end date. Okay, so I'll put here, again I'll click here end, and so you can search and you can put here. Okay, so I just say few thanks here. Okay, but intention is that this person wants the manager details also, with whom this request pending, so that he can chase with that person. Okay, so this thing is from Grammarly, it's not Power Automate. Okay, so outside the browser feature, this is the, okay, so please know. So here when atom is created, now next thing he want the manager. So your request is submitted to manager to he want the name of that person. This Raju Patil is our manager. So what I do, I'll add one more action here. Okay, so I'll say manager. Okay, you can see here get manager action is there. Get manager, you will see get manager action. I click on that action. So get manager, like who's manager? User, the principal name. You know that who is the person, means requester manager. Who is the requester? The created by person, created by claim, created by, you need to take the email ID of that person. Email ID is a unique identity of that person. Display name is maybe same name person are there, but their email ID are always unique. So I'll say yes, created by person. So any field or anything. So I don't say I want all the fields from here. It will retrieve the get manager fields. Okay. So here I want manager. Okay. So to submitted for submitted to is right one. Okay. Submitted to. Okay. So with whom, then I will add his name. So add dynamically. So now you can see manager action is there. You can see the manager from where these dynamic contents are populating. That is a very important thing. So you need to say get manager, or you can rename it. Say keep habit of renaming the action. Say get requester manager. Okay, so keep habit that. Okay, so it will retrieve the requester manager. Okay, so I will put here. Okay, so I'll go there and I say manager action is there. Now here let me disable this. Okay, so okay, so here I'll select the manager submit the approval. So here I'll go here and I'll select his name, display name. So these are the properties, or these are the parameters related to get manager action. So which one? I say display name. So it will use the display name of the manager here. Okay, so that's it. So up to this it's okay. So it send the email. Next thing is still pending. Before that we'll test our flow. Okay, I raise the request and check that whether requester will get the email or not. This is a requester email ID. Okay, you know that this is the Caesar Vision is the requester. So I'll go on employee leave and I put my leave here. Okay, so I go here and say that my employee ID will automate the employee ID also in future. Mumbai DOB not required this thing, but still we added the field. We don't need to worry. Okay, so I say leave start, leave end. See here now. Now here leave start date should be the less than end date. So these things we can manage through the employee name. Sorry, here is the employee name. So Caesar is the employee name, employee ID 104. So this thing managed to the flow. You need to update the flow. Approve comment. This field should not be displayed here. So how you can update it? You can modify this form in a Power Automate. Okay, based on that you can hide and display the fields. Okay, so this field I keep as it is. Save it. Okay, once it will save, it will trigger the flow where you can check the my flow has been triggered or not. Here you can say refresh. So here you can refresh the thing and you can see my flow is trigger or not. So here you can, okay, it's not trigger. You upload flow, I have added the request. Just a moment, refresh it again. Oh, not trigger. So why my flow is not triggering it? So again I go here. Oh, it's a trigger. You submitted for. I got the email notification. Here, see, you can see Caesar Vision. Caesar Vision is the username. Your leave request submitted to Raju Patil. Approval. Okay, leave details. My leave details are populating here. You can see this. Okay, so you can modify the email notification. Again you go back. Okay, now next thing is we need to send the email notification to approval that your leave has been approved and rejected. Okay, so I'll go here. Now this first email notification goes to the requester. Second is approve approvals. Here you can see the action approvals. Okay, so I say create an approval, start and wait for an approval. Wait for approval. I say start and wait for approval. Okay, we'll discuss more on this action. So I'll say select approval type, approve, reject. Everyone must approve. Approve and reject, first to response, wait for all approval. So I say first to respond or everyone must respond, but I have only one manager, so no need to worry. So what is the create title for your approval request? So my request is, so my title is leave approval. Okay, now assign to whom you are going to assign, you know, the manager. So this field will populate from manager. So where is the get request manager? So where is that manager? Here is the email notification. So I will say email is a unique thing. Okay, so details. So you can add the details here also. Okay, so go and show advanced details. So here details. Okay, so here I'll put more details. Say leave request pending for your approval. Okay, so here you can put the enter and you can add, so leave details as follow. Okay, so what is the name of the employee? emp name. Who is the employee name? You know that, which will come from the creator. So when it's this is the these fields are came from the which action? Get manager. Now I go in when item is created, and I know the created by person display name. Okay, so start date. You need to keep mind that from where these fields are coming. Okay, so leave start date, date fields here, leave start date. Okay, and we'll put here end date. Okay, so here again leave ended, both the fields are populating there. Good, and I'll say thanks. Okay, so this message, this is approval email. Okay, no need to worry about what this, we'll discuss on this remaining fields. Okay, so I have just composed the my message, that approval email. Okay, so let's see how this message will look when the once the request is submitted. So I go here, I'm not going to raise the request every time here. Okay, so it's giving some warning here, ignore that, and let's go here. I say automatically with the recent use, so I say recent success here. You know that this is a recent success action here. So I say test. So what happened? It will trigger the flow. So how I do? So I'll say test. Okay, so it will means the last trigger action. I'm not going to create the new request and trigger it. I use them for testing. I use the previous the content as it is to trigger my flow. So here you can see flow started, this action executed, this executed. How we know? See here, we go here and check that yes, mail recently I got new email, means that action is also executed. So here it's a pending. See here, you can see the icon, means it's a waiting for some action. Click on that. See approvals. So if we click here, it will open my approval. This approval is my approval window. No need to worry. So we discuss on this. Here you can see the approvals. This approval in my bucket, there is a no request for approval. If we go here in a Raju Patil, maybe Raju Patil having email. So let me check any email notification for Raju. So others, request is pending for Raju. So let me check, refresh it. No email in Raju's bucket. So let me check. So I say edit. Okay, so let's see what is the issue. So I have output manager is correct. So I have given the manager here created by, because manager display name is appearing proper, means email ID needs to be triggered correctly. Okay, so here still there is no email to, just a moment. So I do again, I do what I do, I'll raise the new request. So here test, and I will not fill these details, just fill this required field 105. What is details? Start date 20, end date 28, and sales. Let's see. Okay, what happened? So it will trigger, warning was given, the approval database provisioning job is still in progress. See, approvals database provisioning job is still in progress. There is some internal process. The thing is that we are using the trial version, that's why the flow, uh, see here, test running. Just a minute, I check that still there is no email, because flow will give the low priority for test environment. Okay, so no need to worry. Recently now see, this person got email. I have recently added the new request. Okay, so this person received the email. So these are from our earlier flow. Okay, this is a new flow. Okay, so just recently 9:26 got the email. but this person still don't have any email notification. So let me check what is the issue. I'll say new here, and I set it to say got it, say Caesar vision. Okay, admin test sends, checking that whether his email inbox is provision or not. So email sent, and it goes to the test person. Say Raju Patil's email received by the test person. But what is the issue with my flow action? Why it's not getting? Why it was not sending the email? Okay. So again, I'll go here, check that. Where is the issue in approval? Here is a waiting approvals connection. So what I do, let me check here. It giving the property Raju Patil there. Actually connection okay, maybe it takes some time. Okay, maybe it takes some time for to get the email. Let me check. Send the reply on this email to Raju Patil. Checking the Raju Patil. Yes, Raju Patil getting the frequently emails, but why flow emails not getting not received by the Raju Patil? Okay, so tomorrow means in next session I will check why there is a. Meantime, what you need to do, you need to implement, check the approve. I think email received by, see, yeah, after long time we got the email. So like this way the email receive approve email, so he will approve email in his inbox. So what he do, he either approve or reject. If he approve and say approve, okay, and he say submit. Okay, so his task will finish here. From where he approve the email, approve it from the his email inbox only. So once he will approve, now we check that which flow trigger. See which flow is executed. Our test successfully executed means this one. Previous one is still running. As I'm saying, we are using a test environment, that's why it's taking some time. So you can see the approved outcome is approved. So here I have passed one comment on that, so you can see the comments in section approved. Okay, so as of now it's okay, but after approval we need to send the email notification to the requester. This request has been approved, and also will update here the comment. Okay, approval comment. So in next session we'll see that. Thank you.